Hello, my name is Charles Thornton and I'm delighted to be talking to you about the BA Honours Business 1-year version of our top-up programme. My name's Charles Thornton, I'm the programme lead. I work at Plymouth Business School at the University of Plymouth. So let's have a look at some themes. So it gives students the opportunity to develop their understanding of some key factors within business. So the course offers a wide-ranging business core, examining strategy, business improvement, human resource management, managing change, creativity, innovation, and enterprise. There's also a choice module, so students get the opportunity to study either public relations in the digital era or experiential learning. I'll be talking more about the content of the modules later on in the video. You get the opportunity to study at one of the UK's biggest universities, benefit from academic staff who have relevant industrial and academic experience, and we also provide pastoral care through personal tutoring. So what are the entry requirements? You must have completed the equivalent of the first 2 years of a UK undergraduate degree with a strong business or management emphasis. For a full list of all acceptable qualifications, please refer to our tariff glossary on the website. Similarly, for English language qualifications and requirements, please see the website. So the academic year at Plymouth, it's split into 2 semesters. Semester 1 begins after induction, typically in February, and runs through to typically in September, and runs through to January or the beginning of February. Semester 2 typically starts at the beginning of February and runs until the end of May, possibly into the beginning of June. If you'd like to see the exact dates, please have a look at the university website. So students study 3 credit-bearing modules in each semester. So let's have a look at our programme structure. So students take 5 modules, 4 core and an elective. Semester 1, core modules, and we'll talk about these more individually in a minute, contemporary human resource management and managing change, each of those 20 credits. Then there's a module that spreads across semester 2 and 1, so covers both of those semesters, and that's a module on strategy and business improvement, which is 40 credits. In semester 2, we also have core modules on enterprise, innovation and creativity, and an elective module, either public relations in the digital era or experiential practice. So some module information. So if we look at contemporary human resource management, this gives students the opportunity to examine, explain and review a range of human resource practices in effective human resource management. So how do we manage human resources effectively? What's the range of activities that we look at? To understand that different organisations will do things in a different way, and to also we explore the role of change in human resource management and how to manage this effectively. So we've got this module that looks at human resource practice with the aim of improving students' understandings in those key areas. Strategy and business improvement module. So if we look at the strategy side, this covers strategy analysis, where students look at the strengths and weaknesses within the organisation they're looking at, but they also look at its broader context. So what's happening in the external environment, perhaps in terms of economic areas, technological areas, and so on, but also analysing what its competitors are doing. And from that, then we examine strategy formulation. So how do we actually formulate strategies? Once we've got a range of strategies, we have to evaluate them because we might not be able to do all of them. In fact, not all of them may be ones that are strong enough that we should do. So there's an evaluation before we look at how we then implement those strategies. The module also looks at broad business improvement through Kaizen, through techniques such as Kaizen, lean and quality management. So how do we improve the day-to-day operations within a business? So the skills which should be acquired include effective formulation and implementation of relevant strategies. So that's the ability to look at and design a strategy and to pick up issues around implementation. Selection and application of the right business improvement approaches. So there's a range out there, which one or ones to use to a given managerial problem, but also the ability to outline possible solutions to those problems. The module also includes academic skills to help students in their UK studies. Some more module information. Managing change. So this looks at the importance of change management. And we live in a world that has seen some very significant changes recently, and how it can be achieved and sustained. So the idea is, yes, we can manage change, but perhaps if it's changing the way people behave, there may be the possibility that people might move back some of the way, all of the way to how they used to be before the change. So that's important, in many ways, just as important as actually the change itself, if there's that risk. Students examine how change affects organisations and individuals. So it's not just looking at it from the organisational basis, but it's also looking at it from the individual basis. You evaluate how change can be analysed and implemented. So, how can we actually analyse how this change is working? How can we analyse how it's implemented? Thinking about the interactions between policies, organisational strategy, human resources, and the organisational environment, which can vary from organisation to organisation. So it's looking at how do we manage change. Enterprise innovation and creativity. The module examines the creative processes needed to develop an innovative and viable business concept. So it's, first of all, we have to be creative. And if we're successful, we create something that's innovative, but it also has to be viable. And one of the things that you might have to be doing as an entrepreneur is pitching for resources from potential stakeholders, perhaps finance. So topics students study include innovation, creativity, enterprise, and entrepreneurialism. Some more module information now, looking at the choice modules. Public relations in the digital era. So this explains what public relations is and how marketeers can use it in this digital environment we're in. So students work to create public relations and media relations plans. And topics these could cover include marketing public relations, corporate public relations, issues and crisis management, ethics and social responsibility, lobbying and public affairs, media relations, online and social media communications, internal and international communications. So there's quite a lot in that. Experiential practice. This module provides students with the opportunity to both reflect upon practical experience. So, thinking about various practical experiences that you have, and then to develop those in terms of life, so that you're on course potentially for life after graduation. So how do we actually develop those capabilities, and how do we push that forward in terms of saying, okay, so what's the future holding for students? So you have the opportunity to progress onto University of Plymouth postgraduate programme, and there's a range of those. Study skills support and other activities. There's a range of study skills support, which includes English language support and academic skills, and this is given by specialist tutors. There's also provisions to enhance student employability, and the Students' Union provides a wide range of student activities run by students, including sports clubs and other activities. So thank you for listening. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to email me. There is also information on the university website. Goodbye.